y'all, it's Melissa from The Little Ford That Could, and today I'm doing something a little bit different, and I'm going to take you along with me as I clean and reorganize my super messy pantry. So if you're interested in seeing that, stick around. So obviously the first step is to empty your pantry. You cannot clean and organize it if you don't empty it first. So thankfully I have a pretty nice sized table in close proximity to my pantry where I can throw everything as I'm going. Now I have done an overhaul on my pantry many times before, and so you can see I'm emptying a lot of containers. So it's fairly organized because of that, but you know, with kids taking things in and out, it just gets messy over time. So just every so often you sort of have to redo what you did in the beginning. Fortunately, it usually doesn't take as long on subsequent organizations because it stays more organized than it probably was the very first time you did it. But regardless, that's what you have to do. At least that's what we have to do. So once I got to emptying, I realized there was no way I was going to be able to empty the whole thing. My pantry is pretty huge. There was a lot of stuff in my pantry, and so it just made sense for me to do a couple shelves at a time. So once I got my table full of stuff, I used my thieves cleaner to scrub them down, and they were shockingly not nearly as dirty as I anticipated they might be. So I wiped them down with the thieves cleaner, and then I started putting things back where they go. Now before I put each container back, I noticed that they were kind of grimy, probably from teenage hands. And so I used my thieves cleaner again to wipe everything down really well before I put it back in the pantry. And so that's what you see me doing here. Anything that I had extra room in the containers, I refilled them with the excess that I had still in packaging, and then I wiped them down and popped them back in that pantry. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I'll put a link in the description box to some of the items that I use. That potato and onion bin my husband made, so no link for that, but the white baskets are from Target, and the OXO containers, most of them I actually got at Home Goods for a lot less than you would pay for them somewhere else, but you can get them on Amazon too, so I'll link those. So I'm pretty happy with the way that it turned out. It's functional for us, and it looks a lot better, and it's a lot easier to find everything. And so there you have the finished pantry. I will say these labels, I'm showing you that behind there is where I keep excess. So like things where my containers are full, but I have excess still in the packaging, I put them behind the containers so that, because my shelves are so deep, it really bugs me. But I just don't feel like it's good to store stuff back there that you use because it gets messy when you're reaching back for things that you need from back there. So anyway, and those are the Target baskets and the potato and onion bin that my husband made, and the Lazy Susans that I guess I don't really need anymore. So anyway, there you have it, my newly organized pantry.